Good day, sir. I am Jerome Diarensis, base Karimto, ng Subong Kugon Mas Oriental. I will report Chapter 3, Filipino Nationalism. Nationalism is nourished by a sense of history. It is of sense in sense to know profoundly the past, so what we may be incomplete offense with the men who made the history and intimate communion with their thoughts and deeds and their noble lives. Claro M. Recto Jr. Filipino nationalism is started in the Philippines in the 1880s with an upsurge of patriotic feelings and nationalism ideas resulting from more than 2 decades of Spanish rule. It served as the backbone of and continues to this day the first nationalism revolution in the Asia, the Philippines Revolution in 1996, Joas in 1990. These nationalistic feelings have resulted to a comprehensive campaign in the Philippines for political, social, and economic liberty. Historical background of Filipino nationalism. The Philippines had been split into various principalities known as barangays in the years before the 11th century, a name originating from Malayan chiefs called balangays. Datus Raha, our Sultan, governed these tiny political units. Halili in 2004, in 1565, when Spanish explorer Miguel Lopez de Legazpi arrived from Mexico and established the first European colonies in Cebu. European colonization started in earnest, starting with only 5 ships and 500 men accompanied by Augustinian monks, and further strengthened by 200 soldiers in 1567. He was able to repel competing Portuguese colonizers and lay foundation for Spanish colonization of the archipelago. The Spanish occupied the kingdoms of Manila and Tondo in 1571 and founded Manila as the capital of Spanish East Indies. Korlansky, 1999. Philippines into one political unit. The beginning of Filipino nationalism. Originally, the word Filipino referred to the Philippine Spanish Criollos. Spanish leaders described the natives as Indians during 333 years rule over the Philippines. Proyecta in 2012. The Spaniards born in the Philippines, more known as Insular Criollos of Criollos, were also called Filipinos during the colonial eras as well. Spanish-born Spaniards or Philippine-based continental Spaniard were referred Philippine-based continental Spaniard to as Peninsular. Of those blended heritage have been called mestizos. Those of blended heritage have been called rules of state and source and compose. Most of the awareness originated from the Creoles who now consider themselves Filipino. Three significant factors: economy, education, and Paris secularization brought it, brought it to its emergence. This factor led to the Filipino nationalism birth. The Philippines opening to the global world trade, the ingress of the upper class, and the influx of European liberal thoughts were just a few instances of how the Philippines became a stable nation. The first manifestation of Philippine nationalism followed into 1880s and 1890s with reform propaganda movement carried out both in Spain and the Philippines with the aim of propagandizing the circumstance of the Philippines in the hope that the social, political, and financial life of Philippines will be changed by peaceful means. History of Philippine Revolution in 2015. Other concept of Filipino nationalism. Nationalism is the secular identification and engagement of our people with the Filipino nation and domestic community. The Philippines as our country and homeland, it goes beyond a family, clan, tribe, and homeland. Village, city, province, religion, local culture, and religion. First as foremost, as being pro-Filipino, believing that we belong to one body, mind, soul, and spirit. It is pride to be Filipino, self-respect as a Filipino, pride in our national culture, heritage, and manner of life. With their constraints being realized, it's involved pride in our heroes, pride in our flags, national anthem, and other symbols of our nationhood, national pride and dignity inspired by the willingness to serve our nation alone within dedication and to sacrifice for it if necessary with our own lives. It is a tool of change and reform. It aims our moral and spiritual religionization, our revelation from ignorance, bigotry toward those who hold distinct views of themselves, parochialism, narrow-mindedness, feudalism, a system in which higher-ranking individuals give land and protection and worked and fought for them in exchange. Colonial mentality, the internalized attitude of people, racial or cultural inferiority as a consequence of colonization, bravery, and distorted elitism. In other words, as Filipino, it has powerful national identity, seen as high-minded intent. The Filipino national identity based in part on our indigenous values. A is a pagsasarili. It means self-reliance. B is a pakigsama, equitable sharing and partnership. C is a pagkakabayani, patriotism. D is a pagkakaisa, national unity, national consensus and discipline. E, pakikitungo, consideration. F, pakikapwa, tao, human, solidarity based first of all on developing our nation. G, pagkakapantay-pantay, equality and equity. Different ways to show Filipino sense of nationalism means a Filipino has already shown on their own way nationalism in the Spanish colonial period. Some fought with their pens and tongues, while others used their arms and weapons. Authority, everyone had their own way showing the country of their love and respect. Some even died and were able to get back our country freedom that we enjoy nowadays. But have you ever noticed how some Filipinos demonstrate their feeling of nationalism nowadays? You could read some thoughts in this portion about how Filipinos show our nation in their nationalism. To show our sense of Filipino nationalism, everyone must work, act, participate, respect, stand proud, or loud. Let us work on our own, actively participate in the government, respect everyone, including others' races, stand proud for who you are, love everyone as how you expect they could love you back. Respect the Philippine flag and value Filipino identity. That is number one. Means being Filipino, we should respect our Philippine flag and its purpose. The history and value of this flag are connected to the freedom we have today. Encourage our fellow men to participate and respect our flag and its anthem and even our different symbol, and they provide us our identity as Filipino or citizen of beautiful Republic of the Philippines. Number two is be productive. Do not rely on everything and then blame our government, but instead make yourself productive and helpful to the nation, because some of those Filipino are blaming the government for any adverse things our nation would strike. True, there are some corrupt political position holders, but they are not all. The only issue here that is really too much in our government, the blame them afterwards. We should learn to stand on our feet and is productive and helpful, not only for ourselves but also for everyone. Three is be aware of the issues in our country. Means we must be aware and updated on the significant issues happening in the country. Extend help to the needy fellow men, especially the victims and disasters like typhoon, flooding, and the like. Naturality, all of us media in our daily life, we could already demonstrate our nationalism to our nation by using this media. Some of our fellow Filipinos use the authority of this press to extend their assistance to others in the past calamities that hit our nation. They publish some data about how other individuals might be able to assist disaster-affected individuals. 4 is stand proud for every achievement. Filipinos are competitive in many ways around the world. They are proud to be Philippines and to be proud to the nation for the awards for their accomplishment. They unite every Filipino we can be proud of Filipinos like Manny Pacquiao, the football team of Ascals, the basketball teams of Gilas Pilipinas, are many more, and many more. Sa patronize and support our own products. The Philippines has rich resource to create quality goods and products. The manpower service we provide are also globally competitive, and our economy will improve more if we ourselves patronize our own products, which characterize our creativity, resourcefulness, and industry. In spite of Filipino immigration all over the globe, nationalism is also self-evident. Millions of Filipinos now support goods and products made by the Philippines outside the Philippines. Everything is feasible with one emergence of world economy based on information driven by free trade, market economy, and open capital market. The Philippine product live up to the standard of quality in all modesty. Number 6 is preserve the Filipinos culture. Philippine enriched in various colorful cultural elements. They are our identity. Be proud and preserve the culture we have. They are treasure. We have to keep them for the future generation. Migrant Filipinos who have practically grown most of their life overseas almost always return to the Philippines to explore our lovely beaches and picture attraction of nation with 7,107 islands offers Filipino maintain a periodic TFC. Means of TFC, the Filipino channel. Subscription to get in contact with every Filipino. Forget about homesickness while overseas and instill the Filipinos values that we see on their television. Number 7 is respect everyone and value our traditions. Filipino are very courteous and respectful. You will acknowledge a Filipino individual everywhere you go because he or she has always been respectful of the elders and others, using the common but certainly classic ho, uho, po, and opo. Even in modern times, many Filipinos shows us value their noble nerves and tradition. All true Filipinos overseas have held themselves as they speak of their interest in the precism of their domestic uniqueness with a passionate approach to political, social, and economic liberty. Filipino many religion or ethnicity, but they share a common country love and vision for a better Philippines. 8 is speak out our own language. Using our own language, it manifesting and preserving our national identity. It is our unique means of communicating and interacting with our following. Our language is an important tool to achieve further unity and national development. 9 is remember and commemorate our heroes' sacrifice for our country. There are many Filipinos who died for our country or died for our democracy, freedom, and independence. Some fought democracy using their pens and tongues while some use the power of their arms and weapons. Each has their own way of showing their love and respect to our country. In today's generation, let us value, treasure our hero sacrifice and devotion for our country like that. 10 is a love our family, our neighbors, and our countrymen. The essence of life for most Filipino is to create their family and nation. A part of their enduring engagement, they may even express their dedication to unpopular choices. Born to the advantage of maturity, we are strongly committed to our obligation. Filipinos created an all-out effort to work and make private sacrifice around the clock over the weekend. Hard work, this value, combined with an abundant reservoir of patience, have been inculcated by our beloved parents to our youthful minds. Bravery of Filipinos worker abroad in the ideal evidence of human sacrifice for family love and nation love. Being away from home and dealing with the problems of life in a nation you knew no one, as risking yourself into may foreboding danger of supplementary particular when serving a well-formulated task of supporting our families necessities back home by sending remittance that it turns would keep increase the economy of nation and make it more financially stable through monetary asset. Other terms, a Philippine symbol that promotes a sense of nationalism. Symbols are very important to people in quite a lot of countries, especially if these symbols are related to a sense of nationalism. The officially recognized national symbols of the Philippines. Number one is the Philippine flag with red and white and blue. Colors are yellow suns representing the province of the country. Two is a coat of arms of the Philippines, also featuring the yellow sun with 8 rays depict, depicting the original province in the Philippines. 3 is a Lupang Hinirang, Chosen Land, the Philippine national anthem. 4 is a Sampaguita, Jasminum Sambac, the national flower of the Philippines, symbolizing purity and simplicity. The flower is small, white, and pleasantly fragrant. 4 is Anarta, the national tree of the Philippines, also as road is strong, sturdy, and durable, a common rainforest tree. 6 is a Philippine eagle, the Philippine national bird. It is acknowledged to be severely endangered. The Philippine eagle is protected by law in the country, and there is extreme punishment for any harm done to them. Number 7 is Dr. Jose P. Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines. 8 is a Cariñosa or Tinikling, the Philippine national dance. This form is symbolized by this dance. 9 is a Carabao, the Philippine national animal. Is a symbolized industriousness and hard work due to its use to many farms in the country. 10 is a Bangus, milkfish, the Philippine national fish. It symbolizes versatility because of the many ways in which it can be cooked. 11 sa mango, the national fruit. Philippine mangoes are considered the sweetest fruit in the world. 12 is a barong. The Philippine national costume or clothing style for men. Unlocking shirt for din fabric displaying Chinese, Indo-Malayan, tropical, and Hindu influence. For men, barot saya, skirt and blouse with no collar. 13 is Bayan Ko and Pilipinas Kong Mahal are the Philippine national songs. 14 is Arnis, the Philippine national sports stick fighting. 15 Anahaw, the Philippine national plant. This plant is often used as hat, umbrella, or fan, symbolizing the Filipino resourcefulness. 16 is a nipa hut. The Philippine national house typically a small bamboo house with a thatched roof. The important dates, events, and person in the rise of Filipino nationalism. The opening of the Philippines toward commerce. On 1834, Manila was officially part of the world commerce after reviewing different economic policies. 1834 and 1873. This is the period of the developing of agriculture in the country because foreigners shared their agricultural ideas. Various ports opened in the 1855 in Sual, Pangasinan, Iloilo, and Zamboanga, in 1860 in Cebu, and in 1873 in Tacloban. Consequently, strong financial activity in the colony was stimulated that made the lives of the Filipinos prosperous. Modern farming techniques were introduced and the means of transition and communication were that both financial advancement, both tobacco, sugar, and abaca manufacturing. How some Filipino become ilustrados. The middle class of the ilustrados were the educated Filipino who, by writing essay, articles, novels, or publication in news journal called La Solidaridad, campaign for inform the colony in peaceful way. They were made up of the Principalia or those belonging to the Spanish or Chinese mestizos indigenous to Filipino or upper class. Their families were inquilinos who leased property to the affairs agricultural production evolved during Philippines opening to the world trade, which led them to become which they read to improve their social status and send their children to European schools. Influx of liberal ideas. Suez canals opening shortened the distance between the Philippines and Spain. Secularization movement. The transfer of Paris the Filipino price from the Spanish peers was one of the effects of Europe's spreading of liberal ideas. There are two types of price. One is a regular price of PR curates. They belong to the specific religious order like the Dominicans, his Jesuits, Augustinians, Franciscans, and Catholics. Only Spanish price could be regular price. Number two is a secular price or parish price. These prices were not religious order and were under the Archbishop overnight. That's all, sir. Thank you and God bless.